And a potential government shutdown could also have serious impacts on consumers. Joining us now is financial advisor Steve Budin. Steve, I want to thank you for joining us today to talk about this issue that could be really serious for a lot of Americans. What kind of impacts could a government shutdown have on certain sectors and certain jobs?
Well, let's say what won't be affected. Your Social Security payments, veterans payments, Medicare payments, all will be paid. That comes out of a different pot. That's by mandate, so no worries about that. Anybody going to a national park might be turned away. Food inspectors, air traffic controllers potentially may not show up. So this impacts just about everybody in some indirect way, if not directly. If you're a federal employee, you may not get your paycheck as well.
It's good to hear at least Social Security payments will be going out. I know a lot of folks definitely rely on that for their day-to-day lives. Also want to ask you, we've obviously seen inflation and interest rates soar over the past year. How could a potential government shutdown affect that?
On the interest rate side, the federal government borrows a lot of money. Interest rates potentially could go up because the fear of bondholders not getting paid drives up the cost of borrowing. So that would in turn drive up inflation too. This is a mess. It doesn't benefit anybody, and they need to resolve this as soon as possible.
I know you might be hearing a lot of concerns from the folks that you advise, in your work as a financial advisor. How can people prepare for this possibility?
Well, the thing to do is, number one, reach out to your Congress people and say you need to resolve this as soon as possible. And secondly, if you're making a major financial decision, maybe you wait a couple of weeks. These things always resolve themselves. That's what's so frustrating. Why can't you just solve it at the beginning? Why shut the whole thing down, right? You know you're going to solve it. So if there's a big financial purchase coming, just wait. And there's no rush to do anything.
Exactly. Just a few more days here, and hopefully we'll have some clarity. I know a lot of people waiting with bated breath to see what will happen with this potential government shutdown. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us, Steve. We appreciate it. Sure. We're going to check in now with Justin Bruce for a look at the forecast.